Shalom, brothers and sisters. All praises to Yahuwah, our Heavenly Father. And my name is Brother Kuya, and I'm here to present to you the calendar for the 10th month. And the name of this month is Tebeth. Now we have this name of this month in 3 different languages, but they're saying the same thing. The top one is English, in the middle is what they call modern Hebrew, and the bottom one is what we call Paleo Hebrew. So they're saying the same thing, just different languages. So with this Paleo, I do a lot of studying in Paleo because that's the language. It's pretty much the original language, and that way we don't have to go by translations from the modern to the English. We just go straight to the source. So I tried to learn both of them, but I rely more on the Paleo than anything now, being I'm learning it. So it's not an easy task. It takes some time to get used to. So just don't let it frustrate you. Just work on it. But the main thing we're here today for is the calendar. So um, it's been confirmed that they'll come out on last night. So let's get started on the calendar and see what we come up with. All right, brothers and sisters, since we have a confirmation, the moon was spotted. So in the evening, all right, this is evening time right here. So moon was spotted on Wednesday evening on October 26th. So to make Thursday, October 27th, your new moon day or Hadesh. Okay. Whenever you have your new moon on that day, well, to start off with, it's a 30-day month. Last month was a 30-day month. Our Shabbat was on Tuesday. Whenever you have a 30-day month, it skips one day the following month and goes to the next day. All right. When your moon comes out on the 29th day, that means the next day will be new moon day. But in this case, again, you have a 30-day month. The moon come out on the 30th day, so make the next day for this month on Thursday. All right, so you skip a day on the 30-day month. All of your Shabbats will be on Thursday. New Moon Day is not a Shabbat. Okay, it's not a Shabbat. These are Shabbats right here. These are your rest days. And look over here on this side. It's self-explanatory. It explains everything. It explains the position of your numbers, the abbreviations, your colors, and I try to make it real simple because I know it took me a long time to learn, so I try to make it as simple and easy as possible for the people, for the new people just coming in, all right, or want to learn. The people that have been here before, for the vets, glad for you. You haven't sent me a calendar yet. I've been asking for one for months. No one sent me a calendar yet, so but it's all good though. At least if you're learning, if you know and understand, that's fine. That's good with me. So let's move on and see how we get to this point. All right, if you've been here before, you know what we do. We get the calendar from the previous month first, so we can run right out of one month here and go into your next month. This line here, this line should always, whenever your new moon comes out on that line, you always should go to the top line of your blank calendar, and you see at the very bottom there, on the bottom line, that's part of the 10th month also. So that should go on the second line of your blank calendar. Okay, so it's that's how you can have your little grace period there. If you're making your own calendars and you having you're learning it and slow with it, you got 10 days right there to use this calendar right here. You got 10 days to work on yours and get it right, and then before you can you need to use the other one. So, but I always like to change mine the next day. Sometimes, most of the times, I start on these calendars. I start investigating and doing the research on it the day right after after we spot the new moon. So if I spotted the new moon, if it's been confirmed on this 27th of October, by the 28th or 29th, I've started on another calendar. I've still started doing my research on another one. All right, so it takes a lot of work, and the reason why I do that because I have to be perfect. I don't want to make no mistakes, and it takes a lot of time. So a lot of time, either way, I have to go back and make corrections. So I start on it very early, and I advise anybody else to do the same thing because a lot of numbers there. It's not hard, but it can get kind of rough if you not paying attention. All right, so let's move on. Now you see how we took that top line right here. It was here on the last month's calendar. All right, so it's been confirmed. So we're gonna bring our new moon day line, whole line up here, and bring it to the top line of this calendar right here. Very simple, very simple to do. New moon day, it's not Shabbat. New moon been spotted. Bring this line, always bring this line up to the top line of your next month's calendar. And if you look at this line here, you see what I'm talking about as far as like paying attention to your numbers because you have a month change right here, right? 31 days in October for the Gregorian calendar, Pope Grave calendar, right? So therefore, your next month gonna start on this line for November. So you have to check these days and see how many days it's in each month. Normally October has 31 days. Not normal, but it normally does. So anyway, new month change here. Your Shabbats, the numbers in the bottom left right here. So Shabbat will be on Thursday here, day 7. Your 6 working days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days, 7th day, day of rest. All right, keep the numbers flowing right here. Just let them trail each other. Um, Only thing that's gonna change more often is your Shabbat days. You see on this next line, we have the full moon. All right, full moon is here. Full moon comes in on the 14th day in the evening. All right, we have no month change here. Just keep letting the month numbers trail each other here. Now on this line, we have our third Shabbat. At this now last line we had full moon. The moon was increasing the whole time from this point here, and now the moon at this time looked like a big full ball. But after once it get full, it starts to decrease. This is your third Shabbat right here. It's gonna start decreasing even more. All right. So your numbers and your months, no month, your numbers gonna keep trailing each other. No month change for neither month. But like I say, what changes is your Shabbat days. All right, working days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days. The 7th day Shabbat. I always fall on 8, 15, 22nd. Whenever you're reading the scriptures, it'll tell you a lot of times on the 15th day. That'll be the day of the full moon. All right. Anytime we say the first day, this first day is new moon day. So our new moons and our Shabbat come on. The first day is new moon day 1, and then after that day 8, 15, 22, 29 is our Shabbats. On the next line we have here is our fourth Shabbat. All right. What we do here, we look for the new moon. It's projected to come out that evening. So that Thursday evening on the fourth Shabbat, you look for the new moon. By this being a 29-day month, it's gonna come out. The Shabbat, the new moon will be the next day. See, up here it came out. Shabbat was on Tuesday, the fourth Shabbat, right? We had a 30-day month, and it skipped a day, and so this made Thursday our Shabbats and new moons, right? But here it's projected to come out on the fourth, on the 29th day. So therefore, um, third Friday will be your new moon day, and all your Shabbats will come on Friday for this for the 11th month. All right, this is just a projection right here. We have a month change here, so therefore we got to make sure that we change, that our colors change, and we start over, for new moon day. All right, this right here is to help out the new people who want to come in and learn the lunar events, the true time. So we got to make sure that we do everything right. We got to stay on top of everything. Okay. On our last line, what we have here is projected first Shabbat here at the bottom. Projected first Shabbat, and that'll be on Friday. And we also have a month change on this line also. All right, on Pro Greg's calendar, it's a month change here. Normally, 30 days in November, and then we go into December. You can see in the upper left-hand corner is Pope Greg's calendars. Okay, so that's what we have to change. Make sure we change that number. The working days for the 11th month are going to change also. If we're on Thursday, right, for the previous month, so they'll change right here. They'll start on day one and be on Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then your seventh day will be on Friday. So this is for the upcoming month. But right now we need to concentrate on this on the 10th month and make sure that we got everything lined up and in order, and then we can move on to the next month once we spot the new moon. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this calendar for this month, people. I pray that everybody's learning and getting some out of this, because I put in a lot of work in it, and I feel y'all has appointed me to do this right here. That's why I'm so afraid to miss any months, and I'm afraid to make any mistakes, because it's got to be precise. And if and I just do the best I can to try to keep up with it. It takes a little time, a little research, but it's all worth it. It's gonna pay off in the end, because it was given to us. These days, these Sabbaths and feast days was given to us to separate us from everybody else in the world. So we need to take this very seriously. Now, brothers and sisters, if you want a calendar or have any questions or concerns, we ask that the brothers go to Brother David. That's his email there. We ask our sisters to go to Princess Maya. And for calendar, either one of y'all can ask me, or either the sister, you can just go direct to Princess Maya and she'll send you one over. So that's it for this lesson, and enjoy your Sabbath. Shalom.